Hi, this is Billie Beene here with another segment of Truth by Billie Beene Special Report. Today's date, October 12, 2022. This is a new YouTube channel for me. It's my third channel. I have a subscribe button in the lower right corner of my screen. Thanks for like, subscribe, and share. Episode 434. Russia arrests 8 in the Crimea bridge explosion. And Russia gives nuke alerts to schools and citizens in both Ukraine and Russia. So some of the headlines, Russia, nuke alerts plus to schools. And they're also evacuating certain areas of Russia and Ukraine. Scott Ritter, a second mobilize of troops for Russia that could be coming. Some of my sources are God in the Bible, Patriot subscribers, Scott Ritter, Hal Turner, Daily Mail, my Telegram channel, Behold Israel channel, Patrick Lancaster, Military Summary, DW News, and Fox News. So let's get started. I have a Patriot subscriber from Canton, Ohio, said, today at the intersection of Highway 77 and Route 30, this was about 1 o'clock today, we saw jets, 10,000 feet. They were very low. We don't know if they were doomsday planes or sniffers. Okay, I have a military summary giving some information, so I'm going to go ahead and draw a map. And we'll be talking about things related to information, so-called nukes information coming out. My perspective is some of it's factual and related to the actual countries like Russia or Ukraine or other nations. And I think some of it may be propaganda put up by the deep state. So now let's draw a map. We have Ukraine, Luhansk, Donetsk, Kherson, Zaporizhzhia. These are the 4 areas recently incorporated into Russia. We have Crimea. Now we have Russia. We had that bridge that blew up recently. Down here we have Georgia, Armenia, Azerbaijan. Up here we've got Belarus. We also have Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Kaliningrad, a Russian enclave. Over in this area we've got Finland, Sweden, Norway. We've got Moldova here. And we have Romania, Hungary, Slovakia, Poland. So we have some perspective of where are these places. The Black Sea. Here we have a town, Sevastopol. In Russia, we've got Novorossiysk. Up in this area of Russia, we've got Belgorod. All right. Kharkiv is right here. Kiev, Lviv. All right. So that's enough locations for us. All right. So let's see what's going on. So we have military summary. And he's saying that there are still somewhere in this area, there's like 2 different groups of Ukraine, 40,000, and Ukraine 40,000. So we'll see. And they're, not mounting new offensives. All right. And Russia, according to that last video I put out, is moving in 300,000. They're moving them in groups of 50,000 into this area. And they also have up in this area, Russia has about 20,000, and then Belarus has another 10 plus, and we have also Chechen forces over here, about 70,000. We've got Luhansk, Donetsk. All of these areas are somewhere around 150,000. So we've got a lot of troops going on, don't we? All right, now, from Daily Mail, this is talking about the recent bomb that took place on the bridge between Russia and Crimea called the Kerch Bridge. This happened on October 9, and then on October 10 and 11, Monday and Tuesday, we understand Russia launched 202 missiles into Ukraine, took out different energy locations, internet, electricity, command and control locations. Okay. Now what they have found out about the bomb that took this out is it was in transport for 2 months, and then it went from Odessa and down to Bulgaria, and then into Georgia, Armenia, Azerbaijan. It was coordinated by the Ukraine Security Service, SBU, and another civilian organization, HERMO. It was a 25-ton bomb, and the head of the Ukraine Ministry of Defense, Kurlo Budanov, coordinated it along with other employees and agents, and of course the SBU building in Kiev was one of the first taken out on Monday. And they also had plans to bomb Moscow and a Russian city, Bryansk. And we have more information on that from Hal Turner. So for the two cities in Russia that were also going to be bombed, Moscow and Bryansk, they have arrested 2 Ukraine SBU agents inside Russia who had shoulder-held missile launchers. One was going to go to Moscow and blow up airports. One was going to the second city to take out a Russian logistics center. So that's been taken care of. Now we have this. Germany is sending into Ukraine air defense an Iris-T SLM, one of 4. They sent it today. And we have Patrick Lancaster's wife lives in Russia, over in this area, Rostov, and he can verify that the schools have been given notices and procedures from civil defense to prep for airborne, chemical, and radiation situations. That's inside Russia. Hal Turner is reporting that Kharkiv, they have Russian military transmitters that overrode the local AM, FM radio signals and said evacuate now. That was today. And there's been a big troop buildup in the last 48 to 72 hours. That's right. They're building up in Belgorod and Luhansk and Belarus to take Kharkiv. This is one of the cities Russia's going to take. And as well as Kiev, and there are more troops over in this area also building up. Now Scott Ritter is saying that Russia is most likely going to do a second mobilize of additional troops after the 300,000 they initially took in, and that they are going to step up from a special military operation to one step below war. And one of the things they're going to do, they're going to take Odessa, Kharkiv, Transnistria, that's in Moldova. And they're going to bring about regime change and purge the government of all individuals who maintain the ideology of World War II Germany. And they are going to de-NATO the nation of Ukraine. It's possible that this area goes to Belarus. So we'll see. Now we have Fox News bringing this out that Russia has ordered an evacuation to a lot of military security people and their families from certain areas in Ukraine and Crimea to evacuate. And now we have this. This comes from a Telegram channel, Behold Israel channel, who says, this came out today about noon, from Amir Tarsfati. The Russians have 11 planes in the air 20 miles from Norway, which would be 32 kilometers. 7 are TYP Tu-160 Blackjack, and 4 are TYP Tu-95 Bear H. And they are carrying, or can carry, nukes, or a nuke-like weapon that can reach the U.S. and Europe. But I submit Russia also has subs that can do that also. My perception, especially of this last one, of the listing the planes and describing them that are close to Norway and implying that they could be, carrying nukes to the U.S. or Europe. And I'm noticing a trend in the U.S. Mainstream media talking about Russia using tactical nukes. I submit to you, and I fall back to my previous video talking about that information that came out that there was talk of the Pentagon for NATO to actually use a tactical nuke. So we just need to have a heads up and remain steady, continue to pray, and remember that God is in charge. He is on the move, and He has His seraphim angels on earth with us to help us battle and pray against this evil that's going on. I love you, and I'll see you soon.